Most every parent will absorb the brunt of any rough economic situation in order to protect and provide for their children. Going cold so their kids can have whatever extra blankets may be. Going hungry so their kids can eat. Making those kind of sacrifices gets even harder when there's no home to make them in, when a family ends up on the streets. California has the largest number of people facing that challenging and frightening situation, more than 150,000 folks. Family Promise of San Joaquin County stepping in now with hope for the homeless families that are out there. With me live to explain, we have Jory Gwasdoff and Kayla Thompson with Family Promise of San Joaquin County. Welcome to Fox 40 News at 11.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Definitely. First off, a lot of folks may not have heard of Family Promise before. What is it and how does it work to help the homeless, Jory?
Yeah, Family Promise of San Joaquin County is a new local affiliate of a national organization called Family Promise, which has a 30-year track record of success. There's over 200 affiliates across the country. So our organization begins with the idea that religious buildings often have a lot of space that goes unused most of the week. So even though our organization is secular, we partner with religious organizations to create a network of shelter. Congregations agree to shelter our guests overnight, provide food, hospitality, and volunteers for 1 week at a time, 3 to 4 times a year.
Okay.
So Kayla will talk a little about the other part.
I have another question, Kayla, and I'll ask this to
Sure.
you. This is a truly special feature of the Family Promise model, right? Because in a lot of situations, if mom and dad are still together, they have to split up to get services. Usually mom and kids in one shelter program and dad in another. And sometimes that happens within the same facility, but sometimes it's with a whole separate organization, kind of destroying the last thing that lots of these folks have left, which is the family unit. But Family Promise allows a family to stay together.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are accepting all families of any dynamic. So it can be a single mom, a mom and a dad, 2 dads. We keep the unit together. So we don't want to separate the family. And yeah, we do our best to really support our families and fulfill the promise of keeping them together.
In San Joaquin County, you all are working up to a very important day, March 27th. What starts on that day, Jory?
On March 27th, we start our inaugural program. So we're already looking for families to be part of our first rotation of shelter. And the 27th is the very first day that they'll be staying in the shelter at one of our congregations. So they will be starting that one congregation for 1 week and then move to a different congregation the next week, and the next week another congregation as well.
And in addition to recruiting the families that are going to be part of this, you've also had to recruit the network. So how many churches have you been able to sign on to this effort so far, Kayla?
Yeah, we currently have 10 congregations and 14 support congregations. So the 10 congregations will be sheltering our families, and the 14 will be helping provide any donations or any financial support to the hosting congregations.
Lots of different ways for folks to be able to get in on this and help. And it's something new to the area, so understandable that one of the support congregations might have wanted to start that way and see kind of how all of it works before they maybe transition into becoming a hosting congregation. Now, Family Promise operates in local networks, as you mentioned, all across the country. And kind of the goal throughout this also is their classes and things and not having to worry about their day-to-day basic needs. The goal is for these folks to move out into permanent housing in 6 to 8 months in a year.
Kayla, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so our program runs on a 3-month model. In that 3 months, we will be providing case management. If they are working towards their service plan of, financial stability, looking for affordable child care, and looking for affordable housing, we will definitely extend that shelter stay because we know it's really hard finding affordable housing right now.
Definitely a huge challenge. Let's go over some of the program requirements. You have to be homeless, which can mean doubling up in one location right now, sleeping in your car, that kind of thing. You have to be vaccinated for COVID-19 and willing to take frequent COVID tests. You have to have at least one child under the age of 18 in their custody, and you have to pass a drug and alcohol test, which includes marijuana. I would guess, just in talking to people, that poses a bigger challenge in California because medical and recreational marijuana are legal. So how is it that you can say if you're testing positive for pot, you can't come in?
It's an awesome question to have, and the answer really is that there's not a shortage of families that are going to be fulfilling those requirements that need help. And we definitely want to help as many people as possible, but when we recruited our congregations, it was really with the idea that families that were part of our program would not be spending their income on drugs or alcohol, and that they'd be saving their money to help them change their financial situation. So we are looking for families that are not using drugs or alcohol, and maybe in the future that requirement will change.
Alrighty, we just want to go over a couple of the other things. You also have to pass a background check free from violent crimes and crimes against children, and you must be willing to rehome any pets, which we know is one of the things that keeps a lot of people from going into any kind of shelter setting, because if you don't have a whole family, your pet may be the only thing that you have left. Some might criticize this effort, saying it's too high barrier, but what would you want to say to them, and then what are your hopes for where you might be a year from now?
Well, there are some barriers getting into our program, and we are hoping that we can continue to lower the barriers and help lower the barriers over time. In fact, we are looking for partnerships with other organizations in our county to help with rehoming pets. We would love for our families to be able to enter our program and have a place for their pets to be during the stay of their program. So we are actively searching for other organizations to help with that effort.
All of those kinds of concerns, and we're going to be linking the information so someone can apply to be in this program to our website, fox40.com. Again, the inaugural sheltering starts on March 27th. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.